You look at, well, how has NHI sought to involve themselves in the world? There's data there. There are indications. There's covert operation. There's evasion. There are instances of cloaking or the ability to not be seen or to be seen in certain ways that are very overt, which says to me, okay, that's show of presence. That's communication. Like that's influencing perception, human perception. I mean, you go down into the deeper parts of this phenomenon and you get into the reported psychological manipulation, non-consensual contact, and other things. So, I mean, such to say that are we looking at an aggressive force? I would say there is indication that there's a hostile actor in the world. That's not to say that there can't be non-hostile actors. It's just to say that there is a hostile actor.
To me, the kind of the poster child of that is, you always see these things, a little cartoon that says, "Take me to your leader." No, that's not what they did. They didn't show up and say, "Take me to your leader," as if they're going to go to the White House and then, introduce themselves. What they did was they pretty much got in bed with the apex military predator of the planet. There's, evidence that shows that if there's a UFO crash in Australia, the U.S. military shows up there to get it. Basically all over the world, the U.S. military is there to grab up whatever crashed, which I would argue is the apex military predator of the planet. And it appears, like I mentioned earlier here, just the idea that the military, claims that these things aren't a threat, to me tells me that they're in communication with them. That's my conclusion. And so that there's just evidence, like you're saying, that tells me they came here and instead of saying, "Take me to your leader," they started talking to the apex military predator. That doesn't look good.
I fully agree with the point that, there's how the NHI engaged us is information. It's indication. I have this thing, the 5 observables of NHI, not of UAP, but of NHI. And we need to be observing what these are. The 5 are operating in longstanding secrecy, engaging with, as I put it, competing intelligence, defense, military establishments, or the apex of the apex, maintaining a state of non-disclosure intentionally, conducting non-consensual contact in the form of the abduction phenomenon. So, these observables, I think we need to heed these.
I'm like you, probably, where you hear people say, "Oh, they're here to save us. They're going to prevent nuclear war to protect our civilization and bring peace." A lot of people want to think that, but I always, one of the things I always think about, if you have a theory, wonder to yourself if it makes you feel good, because that might be an indication that you're fooling yourself.
Truly. No, I mean, this is the thing, like we're very astute about UFO UAP, but when we turn to NHI, we lose cognitive control. Like we're not disciplined. And we enter this very childish state of hope and expectation or fear that they're all demons, that they're going to it's like maybe the universe is nature, right? Nature gave rise to Earth and humanity. Maybe the universe has given rise to other planets and other sentient life forms that are motivated, as we have seen in the record of species motivations.